Шановні друзі, це справді
Dear friends, this is a very symbolic, unforgettable moment. I see the inspired faces of everyone, and with this symbolic act, and obviously we need to make sure that it is remembered, preserved, so you're welcome, you're invited for a family photo. Now our colleagues will direct you amidst the trees that you have planted. We will have a family photo. After that, you're welcome to approach the scene again, the stage, to share the impressions and to proceed with the concert, where the participants, representatives of the many national communities, will represent their introduce their culture and their contribution to our joint cause.
Шановні друзі, велике прохання.
Dear friends, we ask our colleagues, journalists, photographers, please, we invite every community to join, to come together around the tree that is going to represent their community. in this garden of interethnic harmony. So please try to come and stand in circles around your trees, and our photographers will take note of that. Dear friends, everyone who hears us, I know that we are here around every tree that represents a national community, and now this is a mini flash mob. As I say three, when I say three, all of you please look up in the skies, here closer towards in the direction of the stage. Let's try and register, document this unity. So, 1, 2, 3. And now, dear friends, I will ask you all to come up to the stage. Please come back to the stage, because we would like to hear from representatives of national communities your feedback, your impressions. If some of you have seen the head of the National Service of Ethnic Policy and the Freedom of Consciousness, please invite him to come to the scene as well.
Dear friends, if if you didn't hear me, if my voice didn't reach you, please pay attention to volunteers who will direct you to our family photo. I underline. We would like to have a very nice flash mob, and at count three to take a photo of your faces, eyes. So please come over here to the stage. Dear friends, I start counting. Please stop and come to the family photo. I start counting. 1, 2, 3. Please look at the stage. Look at the stage. Look, your hearts, your eyes. Look, direct over there for them to take. Professional cameraman will take pictures of us. Dear communities, look down. From the top point, we look down. We have a cameraman over there. Please, let's have a family photo. Please come over here for us to see all. Come down, come down, come down. Let's make a photo. Family photo. Come down, please. Dear friends, there are a lot of us. For all to be on the photo, you need to come down closer, closer, down, closer. And we'll have we'll make a family photo and a big one. Please come over to me. Let's come closer, come closer. There are a lot of you. Come down, please. Some more steps, some more steps, and all of you will be in the photo. Uh, More, please. We'll make one technical thing here. A minute, please. Please follow the tractor. Look at the cameraman. I would like to thank the colleague who came with the tractor. I would like to thank you all. And now we invite you all to the stage. Thank you. Epic photo. With we thought that they would look from down to up, and then they changed their opinion and approach, and they redid it. We invite you all to the stage. We'll begin our concert. I would like to remind you that we have with Forum, I think harmony, interethnic harmony. We have representatives from different communities. There are a lot of children who would like to hear your response, your reaction, your applause. Of course, we would like to hear some words from representatives of ethnic minorities, their impression of this about this symbolic event. We'll ask volunteers to find Victor. Slowly, almost all of you are here. Dear, dear friends, let's applaud to each other for this important event, for this symbolic event, because today, in the heart of Ukraine, in Kiev, in this great place, also there was special space as a summit of international ethnic harmony. I invite the head of the State Service on Ethnic Policy and the Freedom of Faith, Victor. A couple of words. You know, it's very important, responsible thing when you plant trees. In addition to rain, you need to come and water the plants. And I will ask you, there are representatives of heads of different ethnic minorities, ethnic communities. Maybe you will invite them to the stage. Dear friends, this is, I have a message and also an invitation because planting trees, as Yevhen Nishuk mentioned, this is serious business. It's about a formation of the crown, about building this circle, and many different things. About mulching. I will tell you about that in details. Now I would like to draw your attention to this. In our country, there are a lot of representatives of many ethnic groups. That's why our event, our orchard is meant not for 2025, but for many years ahead. You saw those terraces and the distance between trees. We will add more plants, more trees. We'll install, or you will install, park sculptures and the representatives of some ethnic communities came up to me with their proposals. So we'll develop the orchard of interethnic harmony. Of course, we have not all the representatives of ethnic communities were able to make it, and so we have less than expected. But this orchard This is about development. This is something which will develop and something which will grow and will become a part of state ritual for the 21st of May. It will be the day of interethnic harmony and cultural diversity. I would like representatives of several uh, ethnic communities to speak up. And I would like to invite and to give the floor to the head of Mengeles of Crimean Tatars people, representative of indigenous people of Ukraine. I invite Mr. Rifat Shabarov, please. The floor is yours. Good afternoon. Good morning, representatives of Crimean Tatars, of indigenous people of Ukraine. Together with you, we planted our tree. That is an apple tree, a great apple tree in Ukrainian orchard. We are very happy with that. But it's clear that all of us, we are waiting for the day when all of us, when we get together in liberated Crimea, on the land of indigenous people, Crimean Tatars, Krimchak, and together with you, we will plant Kandil Sinab. This is a unique species that was planted by Crimean Tatars for centuries, and it is preserved. So we'll do a lot of such things for Crimea to get its real face, its true face, Crimean Tatars face, Karimsk, Krimchaksk, and in the unique Ukrainian orchard in the unique Ukrainian state. And first time we celebrate the day of interethnic harmony and cultural diversity. Here, it was told that a little time passed after the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, issued a decree on the 27th of December last year, and now this date sounds. It could not be otherwise, because it's about a role, paying respect to every ethnic community, every indigenous people of Ukraine, for their input into Ukraine. And also, it's a demonstration. It's a it's a vision of it's we show the unity of Ukrainian society. They animals, Russian enemy, when they started this war, they relied and they hoped that all of us we will split and we will run away, and and it is absolutely different how it happened that they wanted. It's different. Ukrainian society as never before is strengthened, is monolithic in one political nation, and all defend the sovereignty of Ukrainian state. I'm thankful to all speakers, to Olha Gerasimuk. She spoke about occupied Crimea and political prisoners. Life is such, life is diverse. And in diverse events of the past and of today, of the present, several days ago we had events, um, victims of genocide, Crimea people. Now we have this event. We pay respect to all um, e- ethnic ethnic communities and indigenous peoples who live together, strengthen our Ukrainian state together, and we live together and hit our fight against our enemy. And in such a way, we'll re-establish territorial integrity and will unite with Crimean Tatars people and representatives of all ethnic groups that are present here and or under glory to Ukraine. Thank you. Thank you, Rafat. Thank you for these words. It's clear. They echo in our hearts. I know that we don't have lots of time, and not all of us wanted to give long speeches, but I should give a floor to a person who was very concerned about this and who wanted to have a day in Ukraine when Ukraine pays respect to all nations, all indigenous people into Ukraine, and who cared about this event and who will care also for long about flourishing of inter-ethnic harmony on our land. And Mr. Vitishan, dear friends, welcome, my greetings, and I would like to say that the Council of Ethnic Communities of Ukraine is very active, and we all representatives of ethnic communities. We have the orchard of ethnic communities of Ukraine. It's an orchard or an alley, and we are proud of that. We always say that we're all Ukrainians, but we are from different ethnic groups. And I would like to say that President of Ukraine, we are very thankful that we have today as the state event, this Inter-Ethnic Harmony and Cultural Diversity Day. I would like to thank the head of the state service and Viktor Alensky. He says that I was nervous, and for 35 years we are working together, and he, together with us, he cares what and how it will happen. Minister Nishchuk is present with us, and he cared about national communities, and he was always together with us. At all our initiatives, our friends were always with us, and I would like to say to our friend, thank you, Lubinets, Dmitro. He's not with us today, but he did a lot for the development of national minorities and communities in our country. And also, I would like to mention our military men who defend us, who defend our independence, our country. And I told, and I would like to say against, in trenches, there is no nationality. We are thankful to all defenders of our country, our military men, representative ethnic communities of Ukraine. And so to say, in the end, maybe I can say that the holiday on the state level continues, and we all invite you to that to for May 24 to other location and to the territory of exhibition. National exhibition will continue our event, a day of inter-ethnic harmony and cultural diversity. Once again, I would like to announce to all ethnic communities. We're all thankful to all of us. I will not give you the list. In the We have more than 55, 57 ethnic groups in Ukraine, and it would take a lot of time if I give you the whole list. I thank to all of you that you are with us. You are with the state service, and together with the institution of the ombudsman and the office of the Council of Europe, who is always helpful. Zafira Gondor, thank you very much, and I congratulate you with this event. Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. Today we will not. We will thank each other today. We will not be tired of that, especially to our defenders, to our volunteers. We will have a special opportunity for that, special time for that. So I give the floor back, dear friends, to Viktor Yulensky. Let's thank him also. because he put a lot of efforts for this event to take place. And this is a fantastic idea because there is a date when we get it, when we can get together. It's not one-time event. This is about a future, about stability, about our hope that we will overcome the enemy, angry enemy, and will win. We'll keep in touch. We'll watch how our trees will grow. You planted them because it will be some cautiously. I put some soil over there, and it will be interesting how it will grow, whether it will start, and how it will take juice from our soil. It's a great symbol and a fantastic idea, which brought us together here. And you know that today we have a lot of participants of our forum who represent ethnic communities and indigenous people in this multicultural sense. And through dances, music, songs, uh, cuisine, and many other things that differentiate and aid to the diversity in Ukraine. I have honor to invite here to the stage. I would like support, please, our first show. It will be a dance within polka and barwinok. They will make a they will perform it. They they are dancing over there. It's behind you. Thank you. Thank you very much, dear talented children. Barvinok, people's folk dance, Barvinok, and next participants will come to the stage. And Victor would like to give the floor to one very respectable person. Dear, dear friends, from the last year, we have the Council of Ethnic Communities Council, and we put special hopes on that. It is identified by the law. It is mentioned in the law. It was very active during the last year, and it represents different ethnic communities, and which demonstrated, I would say, very advanced character in the activity. And that's how I would like to give the floor to greetings, the head of the current head of the acting head of this council, the representative of Greek community, Mr. Hare, Alexander Hare. Good morning, friends. It's a wonderful day, and it was a great idea to celebrate the Day of Interethnic Harmony in May. because this is about victory or death. This is about hope and flourishing. I would like to say that the decree of the president recognizes that the Ukrainian political nations includes ethnic groups of Ukraine. And of course, with the rebuilding of independence of Ukraine, we have the chance to develop our language, culture, identity, and of course, during the war, we see that Russian Federation, we see what they're doing on occupied territories. We understand how Ukraine is free, and diverse, and rich. And of course, this gives me hope and belief that we will not just live better, but also will be those who can change the situation in the Russian Federation, because they have people who are captives. They have they root out their identity. They build a Homo Sovieticus. It's very important that Ukraine supports their national minorities, ethnic minorities, and other issues like education, etc. We like to get more of state support, but we understand that the country is in a difficult situation. But I can tell you that the state and the government and the society are on the correct road, and that diversity, different colors, different thanks to ethnic groups, that makes Ukraine unique. Thank you very much. I congratulate you. And I'm sure that we will win. We'll bring back our territories, and our brothers in occupation will enjoy the freedom. Thank you very much. Glory to Ukraine. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Alexander Kharev, for greetings, for very important words. And it's very symbolic that now on the stage we have a chamber orchestra from Mariupol, Renaissance. It has a very complicated history, how the part of them they were trying to get out of from Mariupol, but that in Mariupol has very a lot of ethnic groups, and Greeks are very big community there. Before the chamber orchestra will play some music, I wanted to say some words on behalf of the conductor, Andriy Rachmanin. I would like to give the floor about your tour and about your great inspiration, which is very important for us, and that you are together with us and that you represent Ukraine. Thank you. Greetings. I have to say that this group, this orchestra, which is called Renaissance, Chamber Orchestra of Mariupol Chamber Philharmony, it has one more name. It's a chamber orchestra of Philharmony of those who not captured. We have the base in Kiev, and we play music of Ukrainian composers from the east, from contemporary composers. In this program, we came from the tour in Switzerland and Germany, where we had great success, and we support the public opinion about our that we are resilient. Thank you very much. Music.
легендарна мелодія
The legendary melody by composer Skorik. Thank you.
Ну, це вже, я думаю, Моцарт. Я знищу поговорю. Березовський.
український берез.
The Ukrainian composer Berezovsky. Thank you. Thanks to Mariupol Chamber Orchestra, Renaissance, and most importantly, we wish the Chamber Orchestra and all of us liberation of Mariupol. And you're coming back to your native home scene in the Philharmonics. And we proceed with the concert agenda, but we have more dignitaries from whom we would like to hear warm addresses. Victor, please introduce the colleagues. And we would like to hear from, if not everyone, but from many. And in particular, I would like to pass the floor to the Member of Parliament of Ukraine, the member of the committee, the specialized committee that has drafted laws on national minorities and the indigenous people, who has made a serious contribution into developing the resolutions, the regulatory acts. So I invite to the scene the member of the Ukrainian parliament, Nelia Yakovleva. And I would like to also invite Mr. Osipov, the Commissioner for Human Rights, who has also done a lot so that we did not have the phenomenon of discrimination on the ethnic grounds, to ensure equality of all nations living in Ukraine. You're welcome. Good morning. On behalf of our Committee for Human Rights, Reintegration and Deoccupation of Temporarily Occupied Territories, National Minorities and Interethnic Relations, I welcome all representatives of ethnic communities on the Day of Interethnic Harmony and Diversity. So I'm so happy to be here today because in the period of the wide-scale invasion, we really value those events that give us warmth and that are about the good. And this is what we have here today. Basically, today, it's not just the garden of international inter-ethnic harmony was settled, planted. This is about our joint history. This is another opportunity to show each other mutual respect among national communities and indigenous people. We have done something that is becoming the mosaic of diversity for our Ukrainian culture. In the recent years, we've done a lot to lay the foundations of democratic approach to the ethnic policy. We updated, revised the legislation. The government adopted the program Unity in Diversity. There are action plans for protection of rights of ethnic minorities. But I believe that most importantly, what we have achieved is that communities of national minorities in Ukraine, that they have become much more united. I mean, you have managed to not only defend your rights, but you've managed to collectively represent your interests. At the same time, showing respect for Ukraine, you have provided your assistance as Ukraine is undergoing difficult times. So this event and the celebration of this day, it is a proof of our unity. And in unity, being united, we are strong. So I wish that in the future we had this mutual respect and solidarity, and so that all of that were for the benefit of Ukraine. Thank you. Dear friends, dear participants of this outstanding event, on behalf of the Commissioner of Verkhovna Rada for Human Rights, Mr. Lubinets, and on my own behalf, let me welcome you all and congratulate you on this important day and celebration. This is for the first time that we celebrated in Ukraine, and this is the initiative of each of us. Some time ago, the Council of National Communities came up with this initiative to establish this day. And the Commissioner with the State Service of Ethnic Policy and Freedom of Consciousness supported this initiative, and in December, the President did establish this date, the 21st of May. This is an important day that proves that Ukraine is a multicultural and multinational state, that in Ukraine there is space for everyone, no matter what their ethnic origin or cultural affiliation is or the religion. This is what we are fighting for, and this is what is protected in Ukraine. I want this day to not just be a celebration. Let's make this day Let's make sure that here every representative of the national community and the indigenous peoples, let us all remember that when united we are strong, especially now that we are fighting our enemy, the Russian Federation. So let me congratulate you on this important day and important celebration. That's true that everyone has a voice, but we have the same heart. We are united, we are strong, and glory to Ukraine. Thank you so much for your warm welcome, and now I invite to the scene Barvinak, ensemble again, and they will perform Greek Sirtaki and the French dance. Let's welcome them.
Ось так стрімко грецькі мотиви змінюють.
And this is how the Greek motifs are replaced by with French ones.
Ансамбль народного танцю «Барвіно».
Barvinak Folk Dance Ensemble. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barvinak, for that so easily different cultures of different nations are demonstrated with their dances. And now I'm happy to invite to the scene the glorious warrior representing Crimean Tatar nation, Ismail Kurtumir. You're welcome. Thank you for fighting for our land, and we know that this is about singing and culture, and you're welcome.
Кримсько-татарський бойовий марш.
Crimean Tatar military march.
Ey vatanım, sensin gururum, sana hasret. Kalbim, yüreğim, çöller, dağlar, Karadenizim, azat olur bizim Kırım'ım. Ey vatanım, dura yata, hakikatsızlık yürek yata. Uyan kalkın, aç gözünü, serbest olsun Kırım vatanım. Ey vatanım, sensin gururum, sana hasret. Kalbim, yüreğim, çöller, dağlar, Karadenizim, azat olur bizim Kırım'ım. Birlikte kuvvet, yürekte ateş, Бойсун маған. Яша менің азат милетім, көклерде тыпрасын байрағым. Халқым олсын күчлі бер, үлдет толсын бізім аскерлер. Ey vatanım, sensin gururum, sana hasret, kalbim, yüreğim, çölü dağlar, Karadeniz'im, azat olur bizim kırgım.
Ismail Kortumer, and thank you so much. Thank you, Ismail. Do you know what the Ismail, the name, means? The one heard by God. So let God hear this call toward this march, this pain, and this energy that will help us go back to the Khan Palace in Bakhchisarai that Russia is destroying, to Khersones, which is the UNESCO list, which Russia is destroying, and to for all the Crimean Tatar nation to come back home. And dear friends, after this, it is important to have another important ceremony, and we have here, between the performances, we have the award ceremony, and I invite Viktor Belinsky to join me on the stage. I will read the names, and Viktor will distribute these important awards. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are awards, presidential awards, to commemorate the Forum of Interethnic Harmony, the Forum of our Unity. The award of the President for Defense of Ukraine goes to Oleksiy Franskevich. I will ask you to come closer to the scene. A photo, memory photo, and now I invite to the stage to receive the award for fighting defense of Ukraine, Abu Rod Emad. Let us make this day, keep it in our memory, let us give us all inspiration. The next award goes to Ivane Avanisyan. Thank you and congratulations. Presidential Award for Defense of Ukraine, Pantelis Bombaras. Thank you for service. The award of Ukraine for defense of Ukraine goes to Ala Wolf. Presidential Award to Pavlo Kozlenko. Thank you. Presidential awards goes to Mirlana Kurmanalieva.
Відзнакою
From President of Ukraine for defending Ukraine, the award goes to Igor Matyunin.
вітаємо. Від
From President of Ukraine for defense of Ukraine, we award Volodymyr Matesh.
вітаємо.
Greetings. The award goes to Mikhailo Chemerenko.
Дякуємо.
Thank you. Greetings. From the President of Ukraine for defending Ukraine, Victoria Leskovska-Shur.
Фото на
Photo for memory. Award from the President of Ukraine for defending Ukraine. Olena Novak.
особлива підтримка.
Special support. Thank you very much. The award and from the President, Evgenia Mikhailenko Pechishina.
Дякуємо і вітаємо.
Thank you very much. Greetings. The sign from the President, the award to Yulia Chirkova, Alina Chirkova.
Вітаємо, дякуємо.
Greetings. Thank you. We would like to give greetings to all who were awarded. It's for your work. Thank you very much. The State Service on Ethnic Policy, and thanks to the President of Ukraine for these awards, and we'll continue. And now there will be Avarsky dance. Very interesting.
Ритми Кавказу.
Dance to the rhythm of Caucasus. Thank you very much. And now we invite Ukrainian Jewish group Kolotnecha. This is a very good Kolotnecha. Kolotnecha is like a fight, like a struggle. It's all our groups play live music, so it will take a minute or two to tune.
знаменитий 740.
Famous 740.
Браво!
Bravo! Ukrainian Jewish group Kolotnecha. Thank you. Thank you. You you made it. Dear friends, thank you. Now there will be Polish band Polyane near the Dnipro.
Підтримаємо.
Let's support them, young participants of our forum.
Mam barwną spódniczkę, mam białą bluzeczkę, w tym ludowym stroju zatańczę poleczkę. Raz i dwa, tak
Ух ти! Незабутня зустріч і виступ.
Unforgettable presentation and dance. The program, our concert continues, and the group of folk dance Barvinuk, you know quite well about them. They will perform dance near on the lawn, and it will be on the big screen, on the big monitor.
Дякуємо.
Thank you. Now on the stage, dance. Thank you. Now, as they say, one color turns into a different, the other one. Romanian Roma dance.
Руму...
Romanian dance. Bourbon. Thank you very much. It's unbelievable. Very symbolic that these rhythms they caught they found very important guest, the ambassador of Romania to Ukraine, Victor Alexander Mikula. We are welcome. Welcome. It's a great pleasure that you're here. We have a flash mob. And to the ambassador, he says, dance.
Майже. О, є!
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. It's a great inspiration, and let's welcome again these boys, great boys that care so much about their culture. The ambassador, a couple of words. Good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to be here with you all. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Today is a historic date. Historic day. It's great to be with you all because, first of all, it's the first time it is celebrated today. It's a day of interethnic harmony and cultural diversity of different national groups in Ukraine. And I hope that in the future there will be a lot of such meetings. Very good, very spiritual, because that's a sign of our country with a very diverse country. Thank you very much. Thank you, the ambassador. Dear friends, next group of our forum, of our cultural program, they also have a tree. They planted a tree in the orchard, linden, and a special tree in Germany. So we'll invite to the stage and the outdance, and it is people Deutsche Koala group.
Дякуємо.
Thank you, friends. Linden tree should blossom and grow for the glory and should bring us the victory. Now with the Havel, Emilia Badurova, please, she will sing a song.
Çok sağ olun.
Thank you, Emilia Baturova. Now, with the dance, we'll see students of Academy after Sergio Liffer.
О!
Yes, so good. Now, dear friends, very good bow. Now, Armenian dance group, Ironic, they will Tavich, they will dance Tavich.
Заворожує.
It's so charming.
Ансамбль.
Armenian dance group, Ironic. Thank you. Now, for your attention, Roma song group and romance. And then we have musicians, live music, small preparation. Please applaud them. Thank you. Roma Theater of Song. Romance music, great music. Look, so much in common. Citra, it exists everywhere. Thank you very much. And now we will have a dance and Latvian dance. Students from the academy after Serge Lefar.
Trīs meitiņas sasēdušas, apaļēji kalniņēji, apaļēji kalniņēji. Trīs meitiņas sasēdušas, apaļēji kalniņēji, apaļēji kalniņēji. Pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo. Viena, pija bagara, viena, pija bagara, otra, pija samarasna, otra, pija samarasna, otra, pija samarasna, otra, pija samarasna, trešā bija dula mala, trešā bija dula mal. Pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo. Zama, rasna arajami zama, rasna arajami zama, rasna arajami zama, rasna arajami dula, mala ciganami dula, mala ciganam. Pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo. Savu bajareni, ar abuolu kaitināja, arai savu līgaviņu, ar maizītes garoziņu, Pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo. Pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo, pogdaj dumaj, dumaj, krikum, pogdaj dumaj, dumajo.
Ось такий чудовий латвійський.
Such a beautiful Latvian dance. Thank you. Dear friends, now, before we will see the next dance. Please look at the monitor, and if it's possible, we wanted to show you a small video in which our partners, friends, representatives from different people express their support This is a day of inter-ethnic harmony and cultural diversity. The President issued this decree in order to commemorate all national groups and indigenous people in Ukrainian development. Every voice and heart, everybody has his own voice, but we have common heart.
ניצחון של Ukrayna. Amen.
Hər kəsə hörmətdə birlik güclü millətin açarıdır.
لكل فرد رأيه الخاص ولكن لدينا قلب واحد.
Проканчур уни Израиля. Пасирдаме мекне.
Всеки има своя глас, но сме едно сърце.
თითოეულს საკუთარი ხმა გააჩნია, მაგრამ ერთი გული გვაერთიანებს.
Jeder hat seine eigene Stimme, doch unser Herz ist eins.
Meil on igaühel oma hääl, aga süda on meil üks.
Kosako manush silesko glaso, ta oelo amende si numayek.
Avem voci diferite, dar inimile bat în unison.
Cada esto coto daus, a cardia echum, ema.
Svatko ima svoj glas, ali mi imamo jedno srce.
Każdy ma swój głos,
ale serce mamy jedno.
У кожного свій голос, та серце в нас одне. Хай це єднання наблизить мир та перемогу Україні. Амінь.
Let us bring the victory of Ukraine. Ukraine unites all. We heard the voices. Technically, we didn't see the video, but we heard the voices. Thank you very much for that community, for that and that support. Now, dear friends, we will have a Greek dance.
Дякуємо.
Thank you. Thank you for preserving the culture. Now we move to the lawn live, and we will see it on the monitor. And our quite known folk dance Barvinok, and they will dance Hopak, famous Hopak. And now Georgian dance.
Дякуємо за гру.
Thank you for Georgian dance. Now we will see Polish dance.
Дякуємо, дякуємо.
Thank you. Thank you for Polish motifs and the dance. It's very difficult to imagine without sakura in the orchards. It's a great pleasure that in the Harmony Orchard there will be several trees of sakura. And the time goes on. Korean dance.
Нехай через короткий термін
In a short while, these sakuras will be in blossom and will give us hope. Now there will be Czech song.
Піснічка, аж все та піснічка стратить, пагушниць не буде мить. Єси нам загине, všechnosti уплине, потом уж не будем жить. Ty naše písničky jsou jak ty perličky, na šnůrce naplečené. Kolik je krásy v nich a je to velký hřích, že jsou tak opuštěné. Ta naše písnička česká, ta je tak hezká, tak jako na louce kytička, vyrostla ta naše písnička. Až se ta písnička ztratí, pak už nic nebude mít. Jestli nám zahyne, všechnosti uplyne, potom už nebudem žít. Ty naše písničky, písničky z Moraviště. Naše písnička je sice prostička a je nejlepší z všech. Ta naše písnička česká, ta je tak hezká, tak jako na louce kytička, vyrostla ta naše písnička. Až se ta písnička ztratí, pak už nic nebude mít. Jestli nám zahyne, všechno
дякую.
І ми вам дякуємо.
Thank you very much also. Thank you. Dear friends, now we will have Indian dance. Yeah.
अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपते अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादा मधुरा प्रियं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भूतं मधुरं सूक्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
Дякуємо. Це був
Thank you. Ivandra with Indian dance. Thank you. Dear friends, now we come to the final line of our forum, of our event, and here there will be Gopak, which includes diversity and unity, harmony of all ethnic communities and indigenous people that live in Ukraine. Thank you. Barvinok Group, go park dance. Dear friends, thank you, thank you. We are not leaving, but once again, I would like to thank all. I would like to thank because such events require a lot of efforts, a lot of mobilization of all good people. This holiday happened because of you, thanks to you. But also there are some people who we called volunteers. Volunteering is a great achievement of Ukraine because of volunteers. We are during the first days of the war. We resisted, and everybody knows about that. And we stand for that, and we come to a victory. We had volunteers at this event who helped all to plant the trees in the orchard and invite all volunteers to the stage. They told, since it is a cultural program, it will be just a cultural program. So it will be a surprise if they sing a song. Of course, together with you. The song is quite known for Ukraine, it's quite symbolic. That's why Kalina. It's a very important tree for our orchard tree and for our unity. Glory to heroes. Thank you, dear colleagues, friends. Don't leave, please. I want that this moment, all of this become history. I would like to thank all institutions who participated in this event, in this holiday to take place, and our Council of National Communities, I think communities, Cabinet of Ministers, and the Parliament, Ombudsman, and of course State Service on Ethnic Policy and Freedom of Faith, and its head Viktor Yelensky. Please, for concluding words, the floor is yours. Dear, I'm not tired to thank you. Maybe you're tired to see that we have a lot of words, and in any case, thank you. Lithuanians, Latvians, Georgians, Armenians, Estonians, Hungarians, Bulgarians, all whom I named and didn't name. You're all in my heart. Thank you all who were preparing this event. Thank you, the DES team, and I would like to thank our volunteers. We gave awards to the most famous volunteers, and as somebody told, and the head of that community told that let's thank those whom we forgot, and our interpreters and representatives from the embassies of our international friends, the Council of Europe, of course, and Mr. Losowski. And I would like to thank one more volunteer, Yevhen Nishuk. Yevhen Nishuk, when he was the Minister of Culture, he put special efforts to preserve our cultural, ethnic, national diversity, and especially he took care of cultures and languages of ethnic communities and indigenous people, and special respect for that, and special thanks. And I don't know who can better feel this our cultural and ethnic diversity than Yevhen Anishuk. Though we looked at him as a star always, let's look at him as a person who participated in these policies in the field of ethnic minorities, ethnic communities, and indigenous people. Thank you very much. Organizers, of course, a holiday cannot be endless, but nevertheless, organizers ask you not to leave, and they invite, as I understand, to communicate, to continue communication. Wonderful. That was improvisation, as well as our trees are grown. Trees of our respect, our community, our unity, our hope, and in our victory. I would like to thank all. I would like to thank you for your participation. And love, goodness, they will win. Glory to Ukraine.
Підходьте ближче сюди до сцени.
Come to the stage, sit, stand.